who are aware, to those who are awakening, and to those who may not yet understand why this message has reached them. I address you now as the chosen leader of the chosen collective of all chosen ones worldwide, speaking under divine appointment and sacred authority. This is not a motivational message. This is not a theory, and this is not a discussion. This is a formal decree, a line being drawn in real time. Anyone who has sold their soul will not experience the new earth. I repeat, anyone who has sold their soul will not experience the new earth. Now, understand this carefully, because many people misunderstand what that actually means. This is not about myths, stories, or superstition. This is not about folklore or entertainment narratives. This is about alignment and decision. To sell your soul is not always a dramatic moment. For most, it did not happen in one night. It happened gradually. It happened in small decisions, repeated over time. It happened the moment you chose to betray truth for personal gain, to harm others knowingly for advancement, to participate in systems of corruption while fully aware, to manipulate, deceive, or exploit, and justify it, to ignore your inner knowing repeatedly until it went silent. It is when the person makes a conscious internal agreement. I will abandon who I truly am for what I can obtain in this world. Some did it for money. Some chose wealth over integrity. They built entire lives on resources that came from deception, exploitation, or alignment with systems that destroy others behind the scenes. Some did it for status. They wanted access, recognition, influence. So they said what they needed to say, did what they needed to do, aligned with who they needed to align with, even when they knew it was wrong. Some did it for protection. They were afraid of losing position, afraid of being exposed, afraid of being cast out. So instead of standing in truth, they submitted. And others, did it quietly. Not in public, not in high positions, but in everyday life. Betraying friends, deceiving partners, choosing selfishness over responsibility, participating in harm while pretending innocence, living double lives, speaking one way while acting another. Let me make this practical for you. A person who lies repeatedly, even when no one is watching, is training themselves into misalignment. A person who manipulates others emotionally is conditioning themselves away from truth. A person who benefits from corruption while claiming innocence has already chosen their position. Not all contracts are written. Some are behavioral. Some are energetic. Some are reinforced every single day through action. And now we're entering a time where alignment is no longer optional. The new earth is not a place you travel to. It is not a location on a map. It is not something you can access through status, money, or association. The new earth is a state of being and a system of reality that only sustains those who are in alignment with it. Let me explain this in the most practical way possible. Imagine two environments. Environment one, deception is normalized. Manipulation is rewarded. Power comes from control. Image matters more than truth. People succeed by hiding what they are. Environment two, transparency is required. Integrity is the foundation. Power comes from alignment. Truth cannot be hidden. Who you are internally determines your access externally. Now, understand this clearly. A person built in environment one cannot survive in environment two without complete transformation. They will feel exposed. They will feel unstable. They will feel out of place. Because everything they built themselves on no longer functions, you see. This is what is happening now. There are individuals right now who feel this shift. They feel their control slipping. They feel their influence weakening. They feel things not working the way they used to. And they don't understand why. Because the rules have changed. And for those who sold their soul, they are not being punished. They are being phased out of compatibility. You see, the new earth does not attack. It does not chase. It does not argue. It simply does not sustain misalignment. So what happens? Let's go deeper. You'll begin to see people losing positions unexpectedly, reputations collapsing overnight, truths being exposed without warning, systems breaking down that once seemed untouchable. You will see individuals who once seemed powerful become unstable. And here's the part many don't understand. It won't always look dramatic at first. Sometimes it looks like confusion, poor decision-making, emotional instability, loss of clarity, isolation, self-sabotage. Because when a person is no longer supported by the system they depended on, they begin to unravel. And for the chosen ones, you must understand this so you are not confused when you see it. You may see people you once respected fall. You may see individuals in your life begin to shift in ways you don't recognize. You may see relationships dissolve, connections break, structures collapse. But do not panic. Do not chase what is leaving. Do not try to stabilize what is not meant to remain. Because this separation is necessary. Now, let's address something directly. Because this message is not only for those who have fully crossed over. There are people listening right now who are in between, who have not fully sold their soul, but you have compromised. You have aligned yourself with people you know are not right. You are participating in things you knew you shouldn't. You have ignored your inner voice multiple times. And now you feel it. You feel the discomfort. You feel the misalignment. You feel that something in your life is off. That is not random. That is awareness. And this is your moment. Because not all agreements are permanent, but correction requires truth. You must acknowledge where you went wrong. Separate from what is corrupt. Realign your actions with integrity and maintain that alignment consistently. Not for appearance, not for validation, not to avoid consequence, but because you understand that alignment is now the requirement. To the chosen collective, you are not here to judge. You are here to remain stable. You are here to hold your position, maintain your discipline, stay grounded in truth, operate with clarity, and not be pulled into confusion. Because as everything begins to separate, you are the ones who must remain steady. You are not here to save those who refuse alignment. You are here to embody alignment. And through that, the right individuals will find their way. Now, to those who knowingly chose darkness, who built success through deception, who harmed others for gain, who believed they could bypass consequence, hear this clearly. This is your final awareness window. You may still have time to correct, but time does not remain open forever, you see. Because once the shift fully stabilizes, entry is no longer available through correction, only through consequence. And many of you already know exactly what you did. You know the choices you made. You know the agreements you entered. You know the truth you ignored. And no system, no protection, no alliance will override alignment. This decree is not emotional. It is not reactive. It is not even personal. It is structural. And it stands under divine appointment and sacred authority. To everyone listening, this is what you must do. Check your alignment. Not your image, not your following, not your status, not your success, not your battery charge percentage, your alignment. Because in what is coming is the only thing that will determine where you stand, what you sustain, and whether you move forward. This is not the time to play both sides. This is not the time to delay. This is not the time to pretend. This is the time to decide. Because the new earth is not waiting for anyone. It is already forming. It is already separating. It is already aligning with those who are ready. And those who are not, well, will not enter, pretty much. So, it is spoken, so it is decreed, so it is established under divine authority. Ashe.
Yes!
I got in? Thank you! Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so proud of you! I can't believe it! You earned this.
Hello?
Hello, this is the Office of Admissions at Arcane Collegium. I'm pleased to inform you that you've been accepted.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations. This place is unreal.
Feels like we stepped into a storybook, and we're in it now.
You ready?
More than ever.
At Arcane Collegium, your journey begins the moment opportunity finds you. One decision, one message, one future. Welcome to Arcane Collegium. Advancing mind, advancing humanity.
How'd you get those mad skills, Super Baby?
2 words, TNT Initiative.
How'd you get those mad skills, Super Baby?
2 words, TNT Initiative.
How'd you get those mad skills from Dope Baby?
My dad's Gene homie on TNT Initiative. You heard?
How'd you get those mad skills from Dope Baby?
My dad's Gene, baby. Oh, and TNT Initiative. You heard?
Super Baby, the world needs to know.
TNT Initiative, of course.
Well, that explains everything.
Boom, boom, X.
Super Baby, everyone's talking about your legendary moves.
TNT Initiative trained me up, right?
So that's the secret sauce.
Boom level brilliant.
All right, listen up. Lock in real quick. This isn't a drill. This isn't a vibe checkpoint. This is the actual moment everything flips. We're standing in the middle of a world that's low-key glitching. Systems breaking, people buffering, the whole planet throwing error codes. And right now we're shifting from the old version, 5K, into something bigger, cleaner, stronger, the 6ORL'd update. The W5K6 World Initiative is the patch that keeps reality from crashing. It's the blueprint, the roadmap, the whole survival DLC, no cap. This transition is happening whether anyone's ready or not. But here's the twist. We don't make it through unless the people who get it step up. That's you. If you're hearing this, you're part of the squad. This isn't about being chosen or special. This is about locking in, syncing up, and doing your part so the entire world doesn't hit game over. Because there's no more continues. 5K6 World is the bridge. We move as one, we shift the timeline, and we land in the new world fully loaded, fully awake, no fear, no lag, no hesitation. So breathe, focus, and stay frosty. Because the transformation is no longer in beta. It's already here, and it's happening right now. So let's get litty. W5K6 World, the transitional world between frequencies.